I won't make you listen to that 20 times, but if I wasn't recording, I'd like, like. Chloe and Halle have some of the best blending I have ever seen. And I'm going to break down why they're the best I've ever seen. When singers sing, we manipulate the vocal tract to make a ton of different colors. And Chloe and Halle use a lot of different vocal techniques to manipulate their vocal tract so that they sound ridiculously good blended together without any post-production audio at all.
Here's an example of what we would do to change the shape in a simple construct like ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya.
There's a lot of different things that Chloe and Halle do to manipulate their sound, but let's break it down one thing at a time. So just like we saw from the vocal scientist's explanation, we can use vowels to manipulate our sound, but that's not all. Okay, so first, let's find our own false folds. Imagine for a moment that you're pouring a nice warm cup of coffee. Okay, so this next part is pretty important. What you're going to do is you're going to take your coffee or tea that you're imagining, and you're going to smell it with pure unadulterated joy. Okay, so the point of all this is to feel this opening sensation at the base of your throat. Now juxtapose this with the sensation that happens right in that same area when you hold your breath. Smelling the coffee opens the false folds, and holding your breath closes them. Chloe and Halle are using the retraction and the closing of the false folds to create this blend. When your false folds are open, as mine are right now, you get a deeper sound. But when they're kind of neutral, you get this speech-like quality to your voice. Super cool, right?
But I'm not done yet.
Okay, so remember how we were talking about vowels? Well, generally vowels are only made with the tongue. You're going to see me not move my mouth, and I'm going to change the vowels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A little bit on it, but otherwise, not much movement. Just the tongue, right? I promise you, I'm getting to a point here. The point I'm trying to make is this. What if we did move our lips? Remember in the beginning of the video when I pointed out that sassy tone? Well, that's what happens when we move our lips backwards, when we retract our lips. Let me give you a really detailed explanation. But, I'll keep it brief. So in the image that we have here, the front of that little tubular vocal tract thing, that's your lips. So if you literally shorten your instrument, you're going to get a brighter sound. Sassy. Weird. But wait, there's more. So when we sing, we can have a high larynx, we can have a low larynx. This thing moves around, right? And when they're singing and blending together, they have a high larynx. And when you have a high larynx, you can even hear it in my speaking voice if I do this. This is me with a high larynx. So you can do this when you sing. All you have to do is swallow. And when it gets to the height, you can actually hold it there. You can hold it there with your muscles. And those muscles can develop and you can hold it. But that's not good enough for them. They want the low larynx. So then she comes in with a harmony and they're like right on it. And she's in her low with that lowered larynx while she's still up there with that high larynx. And so they're making room for each other.
It's beautiful.
By the way, this high larynx thing that I'm talking about is one of the reasons why Halle is one of the better candidates to sing any Disney princess. Not just Little Mermaid. No. Any Disney princess. This is the Disney princess sound. It is a fundamental to sounding like a Disney princess.
Halle Bailey giving Ariel vocals.
Now, there's more to it than just raising your larynx. You're also going to have to raise your soft palate and do a lot of other things, like keeping your tongue forward. It's not easy. It's basically classical singing with a raised larynx. That's the Disney princess sound. Most artists, when they blend, they have to sacrifice some of their individuality, some of their soul, some of their artistry in order to blend together to create a unified sound. But that's not what Chloe and Halle have to do. Chloe and Halle have been singing together since they were children. Their entire musical career was spent together. They don't blend. They sing with each other. And when they blend, they're being strong, powerful, independent, beautiful artists together. You're not getting either one individual artist singing all out, and you're not getting this sacrificial choir where everyone's sacrificing individuality. What you're getting is two artists expressing their souls. And that's beautiful. Technique, artistry, musicianship, all built over a decade. It's not hard to see why they have such a rabid fan base, and it's not hard to see why they're beautiful together. If you like this sort of stuff, if you like talking about singers and singing, down below is a link to my Discord in the description down below. You can come and join, just talk and hang, and you can even get some vocal help if that's what you want. So hopefully I see you there. Until next time, happy singing.